expect from the handling balance of their car.
Christian Fittipaldi currently in 15th position in the arrows for the footwork team. The Ford HB engine, the Series 8 engine, HB engine in the back of that car.
They've used 7 Series and 8 Series throughout the year, and in fact at Hockenheim, where they had an 8 Series engine, they discovered the team can give a driver.
30 degrees, it's approaching that now. That will heat up the track, it will thin the atmosphere. We're riding with Christian Fittipaldi at the moment, or were, because now there is Michael Schumacher having a look at the monitor, which gives him the times, and in particular the time of Damon Hill, just 13/100ths of a second slower than Schumacher, but at the present moment Schumacher is holding his 6th pole position of his career against the 5 of Damon Hill.
And in the next 15 minutes, we're going to be seeing the fastest, hardest driving all weekend here at Jerez, I'm quite sure, because this circuit is twisty, it's tight, overtaking is difficult, and that means that grid positions are of absolutely paramount importance. And Hill and Schumacher, of course, are entrenched in fierce rivalry for the World Championship. Just 1 point separates them, and they will know that there's a psychological advantage to be reaped, as well as a physical one on the track from being on the pole.
Well, we're riding with Christian Fittipaldi, who is only 19th on the grid, and that's a great pity, because I can tell you that Damon Hill... Nigel Mansell has already driven in an enormous number of Grand Prix, 182 of them to be exact. You're actually looking at Christian Fittipaldi again. He's got cameras all over his car. He's only 19th on the grid, but we're seeing a lot of him, and those are the transmitters for the cameras that you can see at the top of the roll bar behind his head.
But of course the real issue this afternoon has been that of the Schumacher-Hill battle. These two locked in combat for the remainder of the World Championship. Just 3 Grand Prix will decide who's going to be world champion. Schumacher 1 point ahead of Damon Hill after his 2-race ban, and Schumacher has come back, he's performed, he's delivered when it mattered. He's 1/10 of a second up on Damon Hill to take the pole position, and that's going to have both a physical...
The cars that are behind, they will still be on throttle when you, the lead front row of the grid cars, are off it and getting on the brakes. So it is a tense moment always on the opening lap in the first corner in Jerez.
Damon Hill and Michael Schumacher had the list ahead of Jean Alesi and Mika Häkkinen. Frentzen, Pennes, Barrichello, Irvine, Berger and Katayama complete the top 10 with 10 minutes to go during the morning warm-up. We're going to take a short break. We're back soon. 17 laps, and he probably will make it 18 by the time he comes back into the pits. Now, that would appear to me he's more or less run non-stop throughout the session. That's, I feel, well, also Olivier Panis in the Ligier 40 also